Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. Did you know that every breath you take triggers a microscopic magnetic dance in your chest? Today, we're exploring how the thymus gland uses oxygen's magnetic properties to power your immune system.
It's fascinating how nature has positioned this crucial immune organ exactly where it needs to be, right at the tracheal bifurcation, where our airway splits into two bronchi.
Wait, why is that location so special?
Well, this spot creates unique magnetic field patterns as oxygen molecules flow through during breathing. The thymus gland takes advantage of this phenomenon.
Hold on, oxygen molecules can be magnetic?
Yes, oxygen molecules actually exist in two states, a triplet state and a singlet state. The triplet state is magnetic, while the singlet state isn't.
That's incredible. How does this affect our immune system?
The energy difference between these states is about 0.98 electron volts. When oxygen molecules transition between states, they release specific energy packets.
And these energy packets, they interact with the thymus somehow?
Exactly. The thymus contains stem cells that can be activated by these energy releases, triggering immune responses.
So our breathing actually helps power our immune system?
Yes, and here's where it gets even more interesting. The way we breathe through our nose or mouth affects this process.
Really? What's the difference?
Nasal breathing creates more laminar airflow, with slower, more uniform patterns. This affects how oxygen molecules interact with the magnetic field.
And mouth breathing?
It creates more turbulent flow with higher velocities, which can lead to different patterns of oxygen molecule transformation.
This is mind-blowing. We're basically conducting a quantum physics experiment every time we breathe.
That's right, and the thymus gland is perfectly positioned to harness this quantum phenomenon.
Let's break down what happens at the tracheal bifurcation. What makes this spot so special?
The bifurcation creates a concentration of magnetic fields. As air splits into the two bronchi, it creates unique flow patterns.
And this affects the oxygen molecules?
Yes, these conditions can cause triplet oxygen molecules to transform into singlet oxygen, releasing specific energy packets.
How exactly does this energy release trigger immune responses?
The energy packets can excite stem cells in the thymus, causing them to replicate and divide, initiating an immune response.
It's amazing how precisely this system is tuned.
Indeed, the energy difference of 0.98 electron volts is exactly what's needed for this process to work efficiently.
Let's talk about the mechanics of breathing. How does the airflow pattern affect this process?
During nasal breathing, the air is filtered and slowed down by the nasal passages, creating more uniform flow patterns.
And that affects the oxygen molecules differently than mouth breathing?
Exactly. The slower, more uniform flow from nasal breathing can lead to more efficient oxygen state transitions.
This seems like it could have implications for how we breathe during illness.
Absolutely. The way we breathe can influence how effectively our immune system responds to challenges.
Is this why some meditation practices emphasize specific breathing patterns?
While that wasn't the original intent, these practices might inadvertently be optimizing this immune response mechanism.
Let's dive deeper into the quantum mechanics. How do these oxygen states actually differ?
In the triplet state, oxygen has two unpaired electrons, making it magnetic. The singlet state has paired electrons.
And this magnetic property is what allows it to interact with the field at the bifurcation?
Precisely. The magnetic field can influence these electron states, facilitating the transformation between triplet and singlet oxygen.
How fast does this transformation happen?
It occurs in picoseconds, that's trillionths of a second. The energy release is nearly instantaneous.
That's incredibly fast. And our bodies have evolved to use this process?
Yes, it's a remarkable example of how evolution has harnessed quantum mechanical effects for biological processes.
Could this understanding lead to new medical treatments?
Potentially. Understanding how breathing patterns affect immune response could help develop new therapeutic approaches.
What about respiratory diseases? Could this knowledge help there?
Yes, particularly in understanding how respiratory conditions might affect immune function through these oxygen state changes.
Are there ways we can optimize this process in our daily lives?
Practicing nasal breathing and maintaining good respiratory health could help optimize these immune-activating mechanisms.
It's fascinating how something as simple as breathing can be so complex at the molecular level.
And we're still discovering new aspects of this intricate system. The intersection of quantum physics and biology is a frontier of science.
What other biological processes might involve quantum effects that we haven't discovered yet?
Many researchers believe quantum effects might play roles in everything from photosynthesis to consciousness.
This opens up so many possibilities for future research.
Absolutely. We're just beginning to understand how quantum mechanics influences biological systems.
What's the next step in this field of research?
Developing better tools to observe these quantum effects in living systems is a key priority.
The implications for medicine could be revolutionary.
Yes, especially in developing treatments that work with our body's natural quantum mechanical processes.
This has been absolutely fascinating. Any final thoughts on this quantum dance of oxygen and immunity?
Remember, every breath you take is a complex quantum event, perfectly tuned by evolution to keep you healthy.
And to think this is happening billions of times every day in our bodies.
It's a testament to the incredible complexity and efficiency of our biological systems.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Copilot Podcasts. Remember, your next breath isn't just air, it's quantum mechanics in action.
And your thymus gland is there to harness that quantum power, keeping your immune system ready for action.
Thanks for joining us on this journey into the quantum realm of breathing and immunity. Until next time, keep breathing quantumly.